Thinking about visiting or moving to Mexico? Well, besides the beautiful beaches, delicious tacos, and amazing culture, there's one thing you'll want to get right, and that is tipping. Now, if you're used to tipping in the US, you might assume the same rules apply here. But in Mexico, tipping has its own unique customs and expectations. And while it's never technically mandatory, in many situations, it's expected and deeply appreciated. Plus, it can make a real difference in the lives of hardworking service workers. So, let's break it all down. When should you tip, and how much? And what's different about tipping in Mexico versus the US? Let's dive in. In the US, tipping is almost automatic. You go to a restaurant, get the check, and boom. You add 15 to 20% like clockwork. But in Mexico, tipping isn't always that rigid. It's more flexible, but still very important. Here's what makes it different. While 15 to 20% is common in US restaurants, in Mexico, 10 to 15% is standard, and in casual places, even 10% is appreciated. Unlike in the US, where you can easily tip with a credit card, cash tips are preferred in Mexico because cash tips go directly to the employees, whereas tips added to a credit or debit card payment often go to the restaurant owners, who may not always distribute them fairly. Service workers often rely on tips as a significant part of their income, as their base salary alone is often insufficient to cover the cost of living. In Mexico, you might find yourself tipping in situations where you wouldn't in the US, like gas station attendants, grocery baggers, and street parking helpers. But we'll cover those in the next video. Now you might be thinking, do I have to tip everywhere? The short answer? No. Some situations don't require tipping like retail stores, fast food restaurants, or government services. But when in doubt, a small tip goes a long way. Here are a few quick tips to make tipping in Mexico easy and stress-free. Always carry small bills and coins because many service workers can't break large bills, so having 20, 50, and 100 peso notes is helpful. It's always better to tip in Mexican pesos instead of dollars, so workers can use it right away. Tipping isn't just about money. A smile and a gracias go a long way. Kindness and appreciation matter too. Hello everyone, I'm Enrique with Baja 123, your guide to navigating life in Mexico, especially in beautiful Baja, California. Now that you've got the basics, you're ready to tip with confidence. In our next video series on tipping, we'll dive into everyday situations, like grocery stores, gas stations, and even those friendly viene parking helpers. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss it. And hey, if you're serious about relocating to Mexico, don't forget to check out our Baja Relocation guide at bajarelocation.com and visit baja123.com for all things Baja real estate and lifestyle. See you in the next video. Hasta luego.